With over 30 million people, the Kurds are the largest minority group in the Middle East without a homeland. The region was carved up by the victorious imperial powers following World War I and the collapse of the Ottoman Empire. Despite repeated promises of a homeland of their own, the Kurds were divided between Turkey, Syria, Iraq and Iran. Today, Kurds in northern Iraq have gained autonomy from Baghdad, while in Syria, the free Kurdish cantons of Rojava formed the front line against ISIS. The world's media turned its attention to the Kurds in 2014 when ISIS attacked a town in northern Iraq called Sinjar, which was home to a religious minority known as the Yazidis. 50,000 Yazidi were forced to flee ethnic cleansing. They took refuge on the nearby mountains where they were besieged by ISIS fighters. While Western air forces dropped aid, it was the YPJ and YPG and other Kurdish forces that lifted the siege, saving thousands of lives. Along with the Battle of Kobani, lifting the siege of Sinjar was the beginning of the fight back against ISIS. While Kurds live throughout Turkey, it is the southeastern regions which form part of the historic Kurdish homeland. This includes the major cities of Diyarbakir and Van, as well as the oil fields around the city of Baghdad. These cities have been targeted for persecution by Turkish President Erdogan since 2015. In Syria, the Kurdish-controlled Democratic Society of Rojava is comprised of the three northern cantons of Afrin, Jizre and Euphrates. While the Kurdish Society of Rojava achieved autonomy in 2012, a different form of autonomy has existed in Iraq since the early 1990s. Under the regime of Saddam Hussein, the Kurds were targeted for persecution, which culminated in the Halabja massacre, which killed at least 5,000 people in 1988. Following the end of the Gulf War, a no-fly zone was established over Iraqi Kurdistan, leading to the formation of the Kurdish Regional Government, or KRG, which is based in Erbil. The KRG has its own political autonomy, with its own parliamentary elections and armed forces. However, it remains a part of Iraq and has a very different political outlook on independence compared to the Kurdish movement in Rojava and Turkey. In Iran, the mountainous regions of the northwest form the eastern part of Kurdistan. The Kurds are subject to brutal repression from the theocratic regime of Tehran. Decades of repression since 1918 has resulted in Kurdish communities emigrating to make their homes across Western Europe. In Germany, home to the largest Kurdish population in Western Europe, the authorities have launched an undemocratic crackdown on any symbols of the freedom movement, as the German state, the German authorities have allied with Turkish President Erdogan. In contrast, in Sweden, 6 MPs with Kurdish heritage were elected in 2018 in the general election. In the UK, Kurdish communities are a thriving part of London, Edinburgh and Portsmouth. The international Kurdish movement is represented by the Kurdish National Congress, or KNC. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, then please like and subscribe. And for more information about our trade union backed solidarity campaign with the Kurdish people and their struggles, please go to freedomforocalan.org or follow us on Twitter @Ocalan Free. Thank you for watching and see you next time.